Building wealth without sacrificing your lifestyle begins with a fundamental mindset shift. The realization that financial success is not achieved through constant denial, but through intentional balance. Many people fall into the trap of believing that to get ahead financially, they must cut out everything they enjoy. Travel, dining out, hobbies, or even small daily comforts. This all or nothing approach, however, often backfires, leading to burnout, resentment, and eventually giving up entirely. True, sustainable wealth comes from designing a life in which enjoyment and financial progress coexist. And the first step in this process is to clearly define what lifestyle actually means to you. For some, lifestyle may mean the freedom to travel and explore new experiences. For others, it may be peace of mind, family time, or the ability to pursue creative passions. Identifying these non-negotiables allows you to protect the aspects of life that matter most while optimizing the rest. Instead of attempting to slash expenses indiscriminately, the key is to practice value-based spending, which entails investing generously in the things that genuinely enhance your life and ruthlessly trimming those that do not. For instance, if social experiences or dining out bring you genuine joy, you might maintain that portion of your budget while cutting back on impulse purchases, unused subscriptions, or other low-value spending. This approach ensures that building wealth does not feel like punishment or deprivation, but rather a conscious alignment of your resources with your priorities. At the same time, it requires a shift in how you define wealth, moving from a focus on short-term luxury to an emphasis on long-term security and freedom. Wealth in this context is not simply a number in your bank account, but the ability to make choices without stress, to feel confident in your financial footing, and to create a life where your daily decisions reflect your values rather than anxiety over money. Alongside clarity and balance, patience is another essential component of this mindset. Accumulating wealth is rarely about overnight success or extreme financial strategies. It is the result of consistent, intentional decisions over time, small, smart actions, saving a little more, investing wisely, prioritizing meaningful experiences over fleeting impulses, compound into significant results when repeated over months and years. The real transformation occurs when you stop viewing wealth building as a temporary phase of sacrifice and start seeing it as a permanent lifestyle upgrade, a framework in which both financial security and personal fulfillment coexist. By cultivating this mindset, you create a foundation that supports every practical strategy that follows, from budgeting and investing to career decisions and side hustles. It encourages a holistic approach, reminding you that financial growth does not have to come at the cost of joy or self-care. Instead, it becomes a natural extension of living deliberately, where each choice is informed by your values and long-term objectives. Over time, this integration of lifestyle and financial planning not only leads to material security, but also nurtures a sense of freedom, agency, and satisfaction that cannot be measured solely by money. It teaches you to recognize the difference between fleeting pleasures and meaningful experiences, to invest in what truly matters, and to trust the process of compounding, both financially and personally. Ultimately, building wealth without sacrificing your lifestyle is about creating a life in which enjoyment, purpose, and financial prudence are not at odds but work together harmoniously. It is about embracing clarity in what you value, balance in how you allocate your resources, and patience in allowing time and consistency to produce results. When these principles are internalized, the pursuit of wealth transforms from a series of uncomfortable compromises into a sustainable, rewarding, and genuinely enjoyable journey, one in which your lifestyle is not a casualty, but an integral part of your financial success, ensuring that every step forward feels empowering rather than restrictive, and every decision reinforces both your happiness today and your security tomorrow. One of the biggest mistakes people make in their financial journey is believing that wealth can only be built by cutting expenses, as if the path to financial security is solely about restriction and deprivation. While controlling costs is certainly important, there is a natural limit to how much one can reduce spending without compromising the lifestyle they value, and relying exclusively on frugality often leads to frustration, burnout, and stagnation. Income, on the other hand, offers far greater potential for growth and has the unique ability to simultaneously support savings, investments, and a fulfilling life. Focusing on increasing income is not about working endlessly or sacrificing well-being. It is about working smarter by strategically aligning your skills, time, and opportunities to maximize your earning potential. The first step in this process is investing in yourself because your skills and knowledge are among the few assets that appreciate consistently over time. Improving professional expertise, learning digital or technical skills, enhancing communication abilities, or developing leadership and management capabilities are all forms of personal investment that often deliver higher returns than any conventional financial asset. A higher skill level can unlock promotions, better paying roles, freelance opportunities, or even entrepreneurial ventures that fit around your existing lifestyle rather than demanding its complete overhaul. Even modest, incremental income increases, when applied consistently over months and years, can dramatically alter your financial trajectory without requiring painful cuts to the life you enjoy. Beyond focusing on your primary job, another critical strategy is to cultivate scalable income streams that complement your lifestyle rather than consume it entirely. These may include freelancing, consulting, building online businesses, or investing in assets that generate passive or semi-passive income, such as rental properties, dividends, or royalties. The key is to select income-generating activities that feel energizing rather than exhausting, aligning with your passions, expertise, or natural talents so that growing your earnings does not feel like an endless grind, but rather an empowering extension of your abilities. Over time, these additional streams of income provide flexibility, reduce financial stress, and accelerate wealth building, enabling you to take calculated risks, pursue new opportunities, or invest in experiences that enhance your life while maintaining financial stability. At the same time, it is crucial to avoid the common trap of lifestyle inflation, where each raise or bonus leads automatically to higher spending. Instead, intentional financial planning is required. Allocate a portion of every income increase first to savings, investments, or debt reduction, and only then adjust your lifestyle accordingly. This approach ensures that your quality of life improves gradually while your wealth compounds over time, creating a virtuous cycle in which financial growth and personal fulfillment reinforce one another. By combining a mindset of proactive income growth with thoughtful, value-based spending, you develop a powerful engine for long-term financial success that does not demand relentless austerity. Wealth, in this sense, is not merely the accumulation of money, but the ability to live life on your terms, to make choices without stress, and to enjoy the benefits of your hard work in the present while securing your future. It is about using your time and talents strategically, expanding opportunities for yourself, and leveraging the compounding effect of consistent income increases alongside intelligent financial decisions. This approach also fosters resilience, as multiple sources of income reduce dependency on a single job or paycheck and create a buffer against unexpected challenges. In essence, building wealth is a combination of enhancing your earning capacity, creating systems that generate additional income, and maintaining conscious control over spending so that increases in earnings translate into real, lasting financial progress rather than ephemeral consumption. By prioritizing income growth alongside mindful allocation of resources, you not only accelerate the accumulation of wealth, but also ensure that your lifestyle continues to flourish, transforming the pursuit of financial security into a sustainable, rewarding, and empowering process. Over time, this strategy produces a financial foundation that allows freedom of choice, reduces stress, and opens up opportunities for personal growth, travel, education, or any pursuit that aligns with your values. In the long run, the deliberate expansion of income, paired with disciplined financial management, becomes the cornerstone of wealth building, demonstrating that financial success does not require giving up the life you love, but rather integrating smart, intentional decisions into a lifestyle that grows richer in both money and experience, ultimately creating a life in which prosperity and enjoyment coexist harmoniously. Building wealth without sacrificing your lifestyle becomes significantly easier when good financial behavior is automated, removing the constant reliance on willpower, which is often unreliable, especially during busy, stressful, or unpredictable periods of life. Many people try to save or invest through conscious effort alone, but even the most disciplined individuals can struggle when faced with unexpected expenses, emotional spending triggers, or simply the fatigue of everyday decision making. Automation, on the other hand, ensures that saving, investing, and financial organization happen consistently in the background without requiring ongoing deliberation or self control, allowing you to enjoy your lifestyle guilt free while knowing that your financial future is being actively nurtured. The cornerstone of this approach is the principle of paying yourself first, which involves automatically transferring a predetermined percentage of every paycheck into savings or investment accounts as soon as income arrives. By treating saving as a priority rather than an afterthought, you reframe your financial mindset, making wealth building a non negotiable habit rather than a choice that must compete with discretionary spending. When money is removed from your checking account before you even see it, you naturally adapt your lifestyle to the remaining funds, often without feeling deprived or making conscious trade offs. Even modest contributions, when automated and gradually increased over time, can compound into substantial wealth, demonstrating that consistency and structure are more powerful than sporadic bursts of discipline. Automation should extend beyond saving to include investing as well, because regular, steady contributions to diversified investment accounts harness the power of compounding while minimizing the stress and mistakes that come from attempting to time the market. By investing consistently through market fluctuations, you benefit from long-term growth and reduce the temptation to make impulsive decisions driven by fear during downturns or excitement during rallies. This strategy not only fosters financial growth, but also reinforces peace of mind, as you know that your portfolio is steadily growing without requiring constant monitoring or expertise. Beyond savings and investments, automation can be applied to debt management and bill payments, eliminating late fees, interest penalties, and the mental burden of remembering due dates. Automating minimum or even extra payments toward loans ensures that debt steadily decreases while freeing up both money and cognitive energy for more meaningful pursuits. The combined effect of automating saving, investing, and debt management is a streamlined financial system that runs quietly in the background, supporting wealth accumulation without forcing daily trade, offs, or constant vigilance. Over time, this system transforms the process of building wealth from a series of conscious, often stressful decisions into a reliable, low friction habit that aligns with your lifestyle rather than competing with it. Automation creates a buffer against human error and emotional bias, making your financial progress virtually inevitable as long as the system is set up correctly. It also enables long-term planning since predictable contributions allow for more accurate projections of future savings, investments, and debt repayment, helping you align your financial strategy with your life goals. Moreover, automation reduces the cognitive load associated with money management, which often causes anxiety or leads to procrastination, allowing you to focus on the activities that truly bring fulfillment. Spending time with loved ones, pursuing passions, traveling, or developing skills without compromising your financial health. The key is to design a system that integrates all aspects of your finances, from allocating income to savings and investment accounts, scheduling recurring contributions to retirement or brokerage accounts, managing subscriptions and recurring bills, and strategically paying down debts so that your financial life operates as a cohesive, self-sustaining ecosystem. By removing willpower from the equation and embedding good financial habits into automated systems, wealth building becomes less about sacrifice and more about creating an environment where money works for you effortlessly. Ultimately, automation transforms the pursuit of financial security into a quiet, dependable process, one that grows steadily and reliably over time while leaving you free to enjoy your life fully. It ensures that progress continues even during periods of distraction, stress, or unexpected events, reinforcing the idea that financial freedom is not the result of constant struggle, but of intelligent system design. By embracing automation as a central pillar of your financial strategy, you create a structure in which saving, investing, and debt reduction occur seamlessly, supporting long-term wealth without compromising the lifestyle you value, demonstrating that disciplined, intentional systems are far more powerful than sporadic effort, and proving that building wealth can coexist harmoniously with living well in the present. Growing wealth without sacrificing your lifestyle does not mean ignoring spending. Rather, it requires mastering it through awareness, discipline, and strategic choices. Many people lose significant amounts of money through what can be called silent lifestyle leaks. Small, recurring expenses that individually feel insignificant but collectively erode financial progress over time. These leaks often go unnoticed because they do not cause immediate discomfort or pain, yet they quietly siphon resources that could otherwise be directed towards saving, investing, or higher quality experiences. Common examples include subscription services that are forgotten after initial use, convenience spending such as daily coffee runs or takeout, habitual purchases driven by impulse, and minor recurring fees that seem trivial until summed across months or years. While each expenditure alone may feel inconsequential, together they can amount to thousands of dollars lost annually, delaying wealth accumulation without providing meaningful returns in terms of happiness or life satisfaction. The solution to this problem is not mere restriction or deprivation, but intentional spending, being deliberate about where money goes and ensuring that every expense serves a purpose aligned with your values and long-term goals. Regularly reviewing spending patterns is a key part of this process, as it allows you to identify which costs truly support the life you want and which represent wasteful or low-value consumption. By examining each major category, from housing and transportation to entertainment and dining, you can question whether each expenditure is necessary, valuable, or enjoyable, rather than simply habitual. The aim is not to eliminate enjoyment or cut out experiences that bring happiness, but to ensure that your spending reinforces your priorities instead of undermining them. When you consciously remove low-value expenses, You simultaneously free up resources that can be redirected toward both meaningful experiences and long-term financial growth, creating a situation where you enjoy life while steadily building wealth. Another powerful aspect of this approach is optimizing rather than eliminating larger lifestyle costs. For instance, rather than giving up travel entirely, you might plan trips more strategically, take advantage of loyalty or rewards programs, travel during off-peak seasons, or bundle experiences to maximize value. Dining out, which often represents a significant portion of discretionary spending, can be approached similarly. Instead of avoiding it altogether, you might reduce the frequency but focus on more memorable, enjoyable meals with friends or family, thereby preserving the social and emotional benefits of dining out while improving financial efficiency. Optimization allows you to enjoy the things that matter most without unnecessary sacrifice, reinforcing the idea that wealth creation and lifestyle satisfaction are not mutually exclusive. Intentional spending also brings another, often overlooked benefit: reducing guilt. When you have a clear understanding of your financial situation, know that your money is allocated according to your values and can justify each expense in terms of the satisfaction or utility it provides, spending becomes a conscious, confident act rather than a source of anxiety or regret. This sense of control and clarity is itself a form of wealth, providing emotional freedom in addition to financial security. By consistently identifying and plugging lifestyle leaks, evaluating the purpose of each expense, and making informed, strategic decisions about both small recurring costs and larger lifestyle expenditures, you maintain your quality of life while steadily improving your financial position. Over time, this practice reinforces a sustainable pattern. Every dollar spent either aligns with your goals or contributes to your future wealth, and the discipline to make these choices becomes habitual, reducing the cognitive load associated with managing money. The process fosters a mindset of abundance rather than deprivation, emphasizing that wealth building does not require constant compromise, but thoughtful prioritization. By combining careful oversight of day-to-day spending with strategic optimization of larger lifestyle costs, you create a financial ecosystem in which enjoyment and growth coexist, eliminating unnecessary leaks that quietly erode progress while preserving the experiences that make life fulfilling. Ultimately, mastering spending in this intentional, value-driven way transforms the relationship with money from a source of stress and limitation into a tool for freedom, satisfaction, and sustainable financial advancement, demonstrating that building wealth can coexist seamlessly with living a rich, meaningful life and allowing you to enjoy the present fully while steadily securing your future. The true secret to growing wealth without sacrificing your lifestyle lies in embracing the long game, understanding that sustainable financial success is rarely the result of dramatic, one-time moves or extreme discipline, but rather of small, consistent actions applied over time and amplified through the power of compounding. Many people focus on quick wins, high-risk opportunities, or temporary austerity measures, hoping for fast results, yet this approach often leads to frustration, burnout, or fleeting gains. In reality, building wealth is a gradual process, saving a portion of each paycheck, investing regularly, improving skills that increase earning potential, automating financial processes, and spending intentionally may seem insignificant day to day, but their cumulative effect over months and years is transformative. Compounding works not only with money, but with habits, mindset, and decision making. Each good choice reinforces the next, creating momentum that grows stronger with time. When you consistently invest in yourself, your financial systems, and your lifestyle, these small, deliberate actions begin to build on each other, creating a self-sustaining cycle in which progress feels natural rather than forced. Over time, this momentum reduces stress, increases confidence, and expands options, allowing you to make decisions based on your desires and values rather than immediate financial constraints. Instead of feeling trapped by your budget or paycheck, you start to feel supported by your finances, gaining a sense of freedom that comes from knowing your wealth is steadily growing in the background, giving you more choices in how you spend your time, pursue opportunities, and enjoy life. Consistency plays a critical role in this process, protecting both your wealth and your lifestyle, rather than oscillating between extreme saving and occasional overspending. A steady, disciplined approach creates stability, which prevents the mental and emotional strain of constantly having to get back on track after setbacks or indulgences. This stability is especially valuable during uncertain economic times or personal life changes, when resilience and adaptability matter far more than short-term gains. By committing to regular, measured progress rather than erratic extremes, you maintain both financial growth and lifestyle satisfaction, ensuring that neither is sacrificed for the other. The magic of this approach lies in its ability to align present enjoyment with future security. When your financial habits, skill development, and spending patterns are consistent and compounded over time, your life becomes richer in both experience and resources. Rather than deferring happiness to a distant future, you design a system in which daily satisfaction and long-term goals reinforce each other, allowing you to live fully today while steadily building the foundation for tomorrow. Compounding also applies to non-monetary aspects of wealth, such as knowledge, relationships, and health. Improvements in these areas magnify your ability to earn, invest, and enjoy life, creating additional layers of freedom and security. Over the years, the effects of compounding habits, income, investments, and skill growth converge, producing a level of financial flexibility that enables true freedom of time to pursue passions, freedom of choice to make decisions without stress, and freedom of peace of mind, knowing that your resources are aligned with your goals. Wealth, when built in this deliberate, patient, and consistent manner, becomes a tool for living well rather than a source of anxiety or deprivation. The focus shifts from scarcity to abundance, from reaction to strategy, and from temporary restraint to enduring empowerment. By embracing small, repeated actions, prioritizing consistency, and allowing compounding to work its magic across both money and behavior, you create a life in which present enjoyment and future security coexist harmoniously, reducing stress, increasing confidence, and expanding opportunities at every turn. Ultimately, the goal of wealth is not simply accumulation for its own sake, but the creation of freedom in its many forms. Freedom to spend time as you wish, freedom to pursue meaningful experiences, and freedom to make choices grounded in desire rather than necessity. When you build wealth without compromising your lifestyle, you are not delaying happiness, but rather designing a system in which enjoyment and financial security support each other, enabling you to live richly now while ensuring that your future remains resilient and flexible. In this way, long-term thinking, disciplined consistency, and the compounding of both financial and behavioral decisions converge to produce a life that is both deeply satisfying in the present and resilient, adaptable, and prosperous for the years to come, demonstrating that wealth is not a trade-off but a framework that supports freedom, fulfillment, and enduring peace of mind.